Our mothers have to apologize to us for not raising marriageable women.
If he can't afford to pay for 2 flight tickets, he should pay for mine and stay at home.
Women are self-destructive.
As a woman, you should be very materialistic because everything you do is expensive. Men have a problem with it.
Do you know that 99.9% of the iPhones women use in Nigeria are bought by men?
Yes, every human being should go dig. As a human
also
being,
prostitute.
you should go dig. You should search
And
for
also
gold.
prostitute.
Why are you going to dig for metal?
But why put pressure on someone's son?
Men have shown that what they can offer is money.
If a man does not have all it takes to provide for the home and the woman can assist, nothing stops her from assisting.
Why do you want a young lady at 18, 22 to get married?
Would you prefer your daughter at 22 married or your daughter at 28 in the street as a prostitute?
Hi guys, it's your girl Favor here, and I'm on Speak Facts. Today I'm here to speak facts, as the show is called. Support me, support your girl, because girls speak facts, always proud.
Hello guys, this is Speak Facts. My name is Bashanthoni and we're here to speak facts. It is time to redefine the podcast space. All the other podcasts online are saying something different. We are here to bring you something different, which is the fact. Thank you.
I think I should go first. Women should never do 50-50. I feel like the bare fact that the guy cannot give birth, that's you doing 100. So why would you want to do 50 again? That's you giving 150. And everybody should give 100. So give birth, work if you want to work, take care of the home if you want to take care of the home, but never do 50-50, please.
Are you a traditional woman?
No, I'm a feminist.
A feminist?
Yeah.
Okay. Since you're a feminist and you don't believe in 50-50,
yeah,
can't you just stay by yourself as a feminist?
Why would I want to stay by
yourself.
myself? I mean, as human beings deserve, human beings love interaction, right? Because no man is an island.
Can you define feminism?
Feminism is giving women choice.
Choice over what?
Just choice. Feminism is all about giving women the power to choose.
If
choose whatever you want to do.
If you define feminism as giving women choice, you are saying that before now, women did not have a choice.
Yes, women did have the choice before now.
In what aspect?
In every aspect. Women were not allowed to vote. Women were not allowed to work, to decide that they want to work. Women were not allowed to decide, oh, this is what I want to do, or this is not what I want to do. Women, in fact, you have to marry, do you get? And you can't even choose whom you want to marry.
Do you realize that there are side effects to feminism? Do you know that?
I don't think so.
There are side effects.
Well, First of all, you haven't answered the question.
Let me educate you.
No, you can't educate me yet until you give me your own opinion on the question.
Well, I'm a traditional man. I don't actually believe in 50-50, but there is an exception.
Okay.
For instance, if a man does not have all it takes to provide for the home and the woman can assist, nothing stops her from assisting.
Yeah, definitely.
But this is 21st century and this is 2024. Some women say, my money is my money and his money is our money. That is the common ideology of the 21st century feminist.
To be fair.
Which includes yourself.
Yeah, that's true. My money is my money. His money is our money.
So I'm asking you, can you define feminism? You said it's giving women a choice. Do you recall that in the 90s, women were not allowed to go to school?
Yeah.
Women were not allowed to do some certain things. Now, you took up the act that you wanted feminism and look at where it has landed women.
Where has it landed women?
Do you think women are better treated in society of 21st century society than they were treated in the 90s? Do you think so?
Yes, I think we still have a long way to go, to be fair. I think we haven't gotten to the permanent site, but things are way better.
Do you know that there was less level of prostitution in the 90s than there is today?
I mean, if you're saying there were low levels of prostitution, we have to look at the guy.
Feminism.
Demand
prompted the high level of prostitution.
Demand breeds supply. If there's no demand for something, there will be no supply. So we have to look at the demand before we talk about the supply.
Okay. If you say demand brings supply, Do you have demand for sex yourself?
Yes.
Are you a prostitute?
No, you can't ask me if I am, because
It's-
we're not talking about ourselves. We're talking about in general.
we are part of the society.
Yeah, but we're talking about in general.
We
here.
are
You
part
can't
of
ask
the
me
society.
if I am.
You
Because
understand?
even if I am, it has nothing to do with the fact that
The
there is
fact that
demand
something
for
is
it.
in demand does not prompt me to start selling it.
No, but that's good business sense. If people are demanding for something, you start doing it, so you make money.
So you are saying women are commodities that are sold.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, that's what you're-
that's
that's
not
what
what I'm
you're
saying.
saying.
You're putting words into
No,
my mouth.
I'm not putting words
what
into
I'm
your
saying
mouth.
is that there is a demand for it, and the fact
And
that
you
people
go ahead
decided,
and
the
supply.
fact that people decided to supply it, it doesn't. That we should not look at the people who are supplying it. We should look at the people who are demanding it. Because if you take away the demand, the supply will go away.
There's
You're just trying
there's
not
this
to
part
look
of
at
there's
men.
this part of economics that you are trying to absorb responsibility from this person and uphold responsibility for the next person. So you are trying to absorb demand and uphold supply. That's what you're trying to do.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when demand goes down, supply would automatically go.
What if supply goes down? What
Supply can't go down when there is a demand for it.
No, what if supply goes down?
How you tackle something is you first curb the demand, because if there's no demand for it, the people that are supplying it they'll run out of markets. Of course, they'll have to go and look for something else.
Have you practiced a situation where there's no supply and there's demand? Have you?
You see, nature in itself.
It's not nature.
No,
This is
that's
economics.
nature.
This is simple
If there is
economics.
something that is being demanded for, there's going to be a supply for it. Okay, and I don't like it when we try to shame the supply and leave the demand. People are demanding for it. Yes, the fact that there are, in quotes, prostitutes on the. Are we allowed to say that? Okay, the fact that there are prostitutes in quotes everywhere is because there are people that are demanding for it.
Now,
and I don't get why we are shaming them for it. They are
now-
doing what they want.
Now let me educate
People are actually losing money. I hope you know that. The people that are patronizing them are losing money. And the people that are supplying it are gaining satisfaction and still gaining money on top. But you're losing money. Let's make it make sense.
Let me educate you. The idea behind feminism,
Okay.
it was invented by women who felt like women in workplaces should be paid. This is an example.
Yeah.
Should be paid the same amount of money that men in same positions like them are being paid.
Exactly.
Now, along the line, it expanded to let women go to school, allow women to go to school, allow women do what they want. And it got to a point where women, because if you check out in the 90s, women are married at the age of 22. By 22, you should be in your husband's house.
Exactly.
But since feminism came, women felt like, oh, I have to choose when to marry and when not to marry. Now, the point is, our forefathers knew that women were not capable of making decisions that would benefit them.
I'm sorry, what?
Women are self-destructive.
I'm sorry, what?
A woman's decision can make or destroy her, and in the long run it destroys them about 70-80%.
But the question is, why do you think women are not capable to make decisions for themselves
It is evident
that would not destroy
it is
them?
evident in the society.
How is it? What society?
Because
And how is it evident?
Because they've protested against getting them married at 18 to 22.
Okay.
They've resorted to being in the streets doing prostitution.
Why do you want a young lady at 18, 22 to get married?
Would you prefer your daughter at 22 married or your daughter at 28 in the street as a prostitute?
My question is, why
Which
do you
would you
prefer?
prefer?
You didn't answer my question. Why
That's
do you want
the answer to your
a
question.
young girl? No, you didn't answer my question. Why do you want a young girl who is 18, 22 to get married?
And the answer remains, would you prefer your daughter at 22 in her husband's house or your daughter at 28 in the street as a
So
prostitute?
you're saying if you don't get married at 18 to 22, the next thing for you to do, because you're not married, is to
That's
enter
not the
the
next
streets.
thing. But 75%
So if
of
that's not
times,
the, no, if that's not the next
75% of the time,
no, you can't say
they end up
75%
as
of the time because
prostitutes.
you can't say that because you've not done any
Do
survey.
you want to do the statistics yourself? Do you want to survey
You
and get
can't
the
even
statistics
say
yourself?
it because you've not done any survey. What I'm saying
I
is
have.
you
I
can't
have.
say, oh, if
You
you're
take
not
a
married
sample.
at 18 to
Statistics
22,
means-
it means that you would end up on the streets. No. A lot of women these days, We have Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. There are a lot of women that are doing good for themselves. You know a lot of women, except you're saying you don't know a lot of women. But a lot of women are doing good for themselves. And if they decide, even if they do decide that that's what they want to do, it's their choice.
Do you know Lekki Phase 1?
Everybody knows Lekki Phase 1.
Do you know what's the popular nightclub at Lekki Phase 1? Have you been there before? At probably Folix Bar. That's one out of so many.
Okay.
From 8 p.m. to around 12 midnight.
Okay.
If you go there, take a sample. Go to which other place? Go to Aja Mobile filling station. Take a sample.
Sorry, I want to ask a question, okay? So you're calling these places that apparently women go there to do whatever it is they want to do, right? The number of women that are there, are they even up to 1/10? Like all these places.
Allow me finish.
Sorry, all these places.
You didn't allow me finish.
Are they up to 1/10 of the population of women in Lagos?
You didn't allow me
Why
finish.
are you focused? Why are you so much focused on these parts?
Would you allow me finish?
Okay.
Well, I was privileged to I call it a privilege to drive Uber in Lagos for a period of 2 years.
Okay.
So the places I'm mentioning are, a few out of the thousands of places where you see women hawking their bodies for money.
Okay.
And I also lived in Benin, Edo State. I know quite a lot of places because I pick them up, I drop them on different occasions.
Okay.
That women sell their bodies for money. And
who are they selling it to?
Let me even remind you.
Who are they selling it to?
Let me remind you.
Who are they selling it to?
Calm down, let me remind you.
No, you've not answered my question. Who are they selling it to?
There are now different levels of prostitution in Lagos State per se. There's this part where a lady will have 5 guys.
Okay.
She's not a prostitute per se, but she has 5 guys or 10 guys. Each of them calls her to come and she goes to see them. And after doing whatever they've done, the person pays like 50, 100, 200K. She's not a prostitute, but she's always waiting for each of their calls.
Okay, my thing is, why
you
is
understand?
that bad?
That's a different level of prostitution.
No, but
you understand? And this is because of feminism. You want a right to act the way you want.
Let me tell you something,
and
okay? Let me tell you something.
At the end of the day,
feminism,
it ends up in buying hair, buying iPhone, and the rest of other things.
1 minute. The only thing feminism did is it made people more, like it made people open about what they want to do. It doesn't mean that these things were
now you know what you want to do.
These things were existing. The only thing is that now people are more bold to say, okay, yeah, this is what I do.
People are more bold
yes,
to come out openly and hawk their bodies for money.
I mean, if the guys are going to pay the money,
now you ask the
why
question.
Why shouldn't they hawk?
You ask the question.
If the guys are going to pay the money, why shouldn't they hawk?
You ask,
let's remove the demand.
You ask the question.
Yeah.
Let's come to the men you are talking about, because at the end of the day, men are the ones who patronize them, who pay to have with them. Now let me ask you, if you, let's take an instance. If you're a prostitute and you sell your body for money, and I buy from you, God forbid, who do you think has the side effects?
Side effect of what?
Side
exactly?
effect of hawking sex for money.
Why should there be side effects? That's my thing.
Have you seen?
Are adults. Both of you are adults.
Have you seen?
So obviously you're going to do it responsibly.
Let me ask you a question.
Because you're adults.
Let me ask you a question. Have you seen a 30-year-old retired prostitute?
I've not seen.
Okay. That is to say that you don't even have enough information to back.
Have you seen?
Yes, I have. And you can't compare a 30-year-old retired prostitute to a 30-year-old man who's been prostituting for 30 years. The difference is clear.
Well, sorry.
You understand?
Just so the people that are watching would understand what you're talking about.
He's able to maintain his dignity, get married, live his life. But the 30-year-old retired Olosho cannot boast of the same.
Why?
Because of the morality, the moral decadence you've put yourself into.
And what is the moral decadence? I'm very confused.
You are morally decayed.
Oh my God! And the man is not.
Yeah, he's not.
Why? Why is
the
he
life
not?
of a man is different from the life of a woman.
Men and women are very different.
Exactly.
I would not. I'm not arguing
Okay.
that men and women are very different. But when it comes to knacking, men and women are very the same. Okay.
Okay.
If I'm going to have any any effects from it, you're also going to have effects from it.
What are the effects?
What are the effects I can have from it? Or maybe we were not smart enough and, STDs, or maybe I get pregnant. If I get pregnant, you have a child with me for life. You're forgetting that fact. You're going to pay child support for life.
I don't have a child with you if you get pregnant from selling your body. It was a business deal.
It wasn't.
I paid for it.
It was two people.
And that time expires.
Adults, it was two
Once
adults
that time expires,
consensual knacking. That's what it was. Regardless of whatever it was,
do you know the legal implication of it?
What's the legal implication?
Buying and selling does not have a continuous contract, except defined otherwise.
Okay.
If I pay you for short time, which is 20 minutes, I don't have any business with you after 20 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever
you don't have any business with
that,
me after 20 minutes.
If you give birth to twins
but once
or triplets,
I give birth, my darling, as long as the DNA, when we go and do tests, you are the father of the children. Once I take you to court, you are the father of the children. That's it, because I didn't force you into doing it. We did it, both of us, our eyes were clear when we did it.
What country's constitution specified what you're saying?
No, it's everywhere. It's law. It's common law. Once I take you to court,
it's not common law in Nigeria.
This is your child. You have to pay child support. And obviously, they're going to send you to hospital. Oh, we need to do tests. We need to find out that you're truly the father. Once it's medically confirmed that you're the father of the child, you're going to take responsibility for it. Because again, I didn't force you. We did it consensually. We agreed this is what we want to do. And we did it, and it resulted in this. We both have to face the consequences. That's it.
What country are we in again?
Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
Our dear country.
Do you mind quoting the part in the constitution?
I don't need to quote the parts. I've told you the facts. Once I take you to court, you're going to pay child support. Which I feel like we're deviating from the point. The point was, would you do 50-50? No. I don't think a woman should do 50-50. You're already contributing so much. You're making a house, a home. You also have things you're doing. You're pursuing your own career. You're giving birth. You're giving, like, you're bringing a whole human being into the world. You're already doing a lot. What is he doing? Providing. Being a father to the children. You're being a mom. You're being a wife. You're being a caregiver. You're taking care of the home. You're building your own career. My goodness, you're already giving a lot. So I don't think women should contribute 50-50. But on the off chance that something happens, right, in the family and the man is not able to stand up and do what he needs to do, yes, sure, fine. But I don't think women should. You shouldn't. You're already doing a lot. You're already doing too much at this point. I mean, you asked, is it expected of the lady? So I'm going to go first. I think cooking is a life skill. I think as a human being, you should be able to cook. That's it. So if you're expecting a lady to cook just because she's a lady, you're on a long thing. I mean, she's going to cook if she wants to cook, but I know it's not expected. That's my reply.
Well, from the previous conversations, you said you don't believe in 50-50.
Yeah.
So a man should provide 100%.
Yeah.
But when it comes to cooking, it is a life skill.
It's a life skill.
A man should know how to cook.
Yes, now you should know how to cook.
Woman
should know how to cook. Exactly.
So when it comes to cooking, we now do 50-50.
No, we're not doing 50-50.
That's what you
we're
mean.
We're doing 100-100. I will cook when I want to cook.
But when it comes to
No.
providing,
sorry, the question again said,
paying school fees,
the question
paying
said,
house rent.
is this expected? That's what the question said. And I'm saying you should not expect it. As a person, you should know how to cook. Now, if I decide to cook, that's fine.
Me knowing how to cook is different from you expecting me to cook. They're two different things.
Yeah, I'm not. So why shouldn't I expect you to cook?
Why should you expect me to cook? Because you already said that giving birth, taking care of the home is a woman's thing. That you don't believe in 50-50 providing. Now, why not cook 100%, which is your duty as a woman?
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Cooking is not a woman's duty. Cooking is a human, H-U-M-A-N, human's duty. You're meant to know how to cook.
I am telling you that I know how to cook.
Then
but
cook.
Since it's your job,
it's not my job.
To cook.
That's the thing. It's not my job. I'm not a chef.
It's my job to provide.
It's not my job.
Is it my job to provide?
Yeah, because you have a job where you go and you work, so you earn money from it. I'm not earning money from cooking at home, am I?
If I work, I pay house rent, I pay the children's school fees, I buy the car, I fare the cars, I do every other expenditure at home. What would be your contribution to the home?
I would direct the chefs on how to make the food.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The chefs
Yeah.
who...
Chefs, plural, because one person cannot do it. It's hard work.
Oh, okay. So who will pay the chefs?
They provide that.
What if I employ a senior chef to direct other chefs on how to do the work instead of you?
No, you don't. That's the thing. I'm making the house a home. So I'm the one directing. Okay, we do this way. This is what we're having today.
There are professional
This.
chefs who can make the house a home more than you can imagine.
You married me.
You
married
do what?
me.
To do what again? Remind me.
To take care of the house.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
To take care of
and
the
I
house.
don't have, taking care of something doesn't mean I have to be actively involved in it. I can direct it. I can manage it. And I'm still doing it. Are you eating or you're not eating? That's the question. Are you eating or you're not eating?
Now, this is 21st century.
Are you eating?
And
You're
I
not
put it
answering.
to
Are you eating or you're not eating?
I put it to you.
Are you eating or you're not eating?
I put it to you. If this is a podcast, if this is actually a podcast and this is your view, just because it's a podcast.
No, it's not my view because I'm a podcast. It's what happens, okay? I don't have to
It's
cook.
your real life.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Cooking is one thing we forget. One thing we forget is that cooking is actually hard work. A lot of people like to
how many chefs?
It's hard work.
How many chefs do you command right now?
Currently, I don't command any chef, but I would love to.
You love to.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I don't think that would be soon.
No, I would love to command chefs.
That wouldn't be soon.
No, but the thing is, these days, I don't even have to command chefs. There are a lot of people that sell food, right? So all I need to do is buy it in bulk and put it in the fridge. That's it. Okay?
Then I'm asking you, your job right now at home, like in the home, you're making yourself a messenger.
No, I'm not.
Not a wife.
I'm making myself a manager.
If you go to buy food to stock in the fridge,
that's what I am.
You are a messenger.
No, I'm a manager.
And that is what
because I'm not the one buying it. Someone is buying it. I'm telling someone to go and get it. All I need to do is say, this is what we're doing today, this is what we're doing tomorrow, and someone does it.
Okay, you said men are reducing relationship to just money and what they can pay for. Now let me give you a story. One lady on Twitter said she used to take flight, to go on vacations or places she wants to go. Then she started dating this young man, and at a point they wanted to go on a vacation, and the young man was like, "I can't afford flight for two. Can we use a Kennedy Richuku bus so that we'll have a lot of money after that, saved from this flight, and we can, take care of other bills?" The lady flared up, and that was the beginning of the end of the relationship. Now, when I saw the story, one thing came to my mind. The point is, women say, I can't go below my standard. Yes. If I used to take flights to go on vacations, you can't come and ask me to start taking a Kennedy Richuku night bus.
Yes.
Now, the question is, if you are used to taking flights and this young man comes, why didn't you pay for your flight? He could have used the money he had to pay for his own, and you guys can go on a vacation.
But I'm going on a vacation with him.
Instead of
going on a solo vacation,
waiting for him to pay for the 2 flight tickets, which he can't afford. You understand?
If he can't afford to pay for 2 flight tickets, he should pay for mine and stay at home.
And do you know this controversial lady on the internet? What's her name? Saida, whatever. Are you related to her?
I mean, we're women.
Oh, okay. You are saying that women in Lagos are wired the same. They act the same, behave the same way.
No, that's what you're saying.
That is why there's no love in Lagos. I put it to you. That's why there's no love.
There is love in Lagos.
You see?
The only thing is, men show women that all they can offer is money. And then when women ask for the money that they've shown that they can offer, men have a problem with it.
Do you know that 99.9% of the iPhones women use in Nigeria are bought by men or were bought by men?
But they should buy it.
So why are you not saying that it is what they have to offer? When you, in particular, is materialistic.
Yeah, I don't think being materialistic is bad.
Exactly.
No, as a woman,
if you're digging gold,
let me tell you why you should be materialistic as a woman.
Okay.
As a woman, you should be very materialistic because everything you do is expensive. Your hair is expensive. You people don't wear wigs, we wear wigs. Wigs are expensive. Makeup is expensive. You people don't wear makeup. We wear makeup.
Who buys?
As a woman, you should be materialistic. Wants more things. Wants materials.
Who buys the wigs?
Regardless of who buys it, wants it. That's it. Don't limit yourself. See, I don't like this thing where people say, oh, because you can't afford it, you shouldn't want it. No, I think you should want it.
Well,
whether you can afford it or not, it doesn't mean you shouldn't want it.
Nobody's faulting you.
You can see someone who will get it for you, and that's fine too.
Nobody's faulting you for being materialistic.
Okay.
But then, if your family can afford it, fine. If you can afford it yourself, fine. But why put pressure on someone's son?
That's the thing now, like I said again, because men have shown that what they can offer is money.
So
the only thing they can offer. If we even go by our discussion so far, you've always hampered on finance. You pay for this, you pay for this, you pay for this. Because men have shown that the only thing they can offer is money. So when I ask you for the money, why is it a problem? If that's the only thing you're offering. I'm saying I'm not offering domestic. That's what I'm saying. I've been saying it. But you're saying you're offering money. So why is it that when I ask you for the money, it's a problem?
But if I don't offer you money, what else do you think I can offer you?
That's where you now have to think, introspect, and see what's more you can offer.
No,
I can't tell you
I am
now.
not the one that will tell you what I have to offer you.
Can offer.
You are the one making the demands.
No, I can't tell you what you can offer. You're the one that will tell me what you bring to the table.
You see, women always think that guys don't know what is happening. You see, 90% of men in Lagos know about your gimmicks. This is why. When last did you attend a wedding in Lagos?
I think
you can't remember. You see, nobody's getting married.
People are getting married.
Nobody's getting married.
Every single Saturday, people are getting married.
I keep telling people that
every Saturday.
Let me give you the reason why there's no love in Lagos.
Why?
You schooled somewhere in the south, in the south, east, whichever place, Kaduna. You now decide, okay, I want to look for a job. Let me go to Lagos, where things are happening. And you come to Lagos. You are probably 24 after NYSC and all that. You see, the point is, if I meet you in Lagos and you are 25, 26, I can't take you serious.
Why?
Because
you're very young.
I don't know what you've been doing from 20. You've done a lot of things from 20, and I was not in your life. There's a gap.
25, 26.
Yes, there's a gap I can't feel. The people you see getting married are usually the people that have known themselves for a very long time. You understand? I need to understand the woman's past. What have you been doing in the last 5, 6, 7 years?
What have you been doing in the last 5, 6, 7 years? I have been
hustling.
And she hasn't.
I have a car. I have a house.
And she hasn't.
What do you have from your hustle? You understand?
I have a house.
Even when they go into prostitution, there's nothing to show for it. They buy wig, they buy iPhone. You understand? Which comes from the man's money. So you see, I was on Speed Darlington's live video one time like that, and somebody asked him why he's always against women. You know what he said? He said, I will deal with them. Throughout my 20s, no woman looked my way. It's the same thing that is happening in Nigeria. A man from 20 to 30 years, you need to hustle. No woman is looking at you. You need to hustle. Your mates, the females who are your age mates, will not want to date you because you don't have something to offer them. You don't have money to take care of them, buy them iPhones and the rest. For somebody like me, every other man out there in Lagos, that is why when men get to their 30s, they will start dating women who are 22 or thereabouts.
So basically,
they don't date their mates because you were there with me.
You're trying
you refused to date me.
You're trying to get back on the women that didn't date you.
Now I've made it.
Okay.
You are
now
there.
You've made it.
I have to date the 20s.
So you're trying to get back at women that didn't date you. That's what you're saying.
It's a rotation.
That's what you're saying.
Your time is past. It is now my time. Yes. A man's time starts from 30. That's when you're in your prime.
And a woman's time starts
from 22.
So if
is your prime.
Okay, so if I'm going by what you say,
our forefathers knew this. When a woman is 22, they urge her to get married because you're in your prime.
I want to ask you, if I'm going by what you say, my time is in my 20s, why should I waste it on you that has nothing? I should be, by that time, I should be looking for people that have already gotten something.
You wasted your time on
you,
material
on
things.
You, that doesn't have
You did not build a career. You did
No,
not build a future.
I built
you did
a
not build
career.
anything. You waste your
Have
your,
you
your,
ever
your
seen
20s
a woman in her 30s
chasing
without
men
career?
who have made it?
Women don't chase men, men chase women. I just want to put that out there.
Do you know one thing? When a woman says she has class, let me tell you what it means. A poor girl from a poor home who has nothing will meet a rich boy. The boy will say, oh, I like you. Will you date me? The girl will say, oh, okay, I will date you. He would buy her an iPhone. Let's say iPhone 8 per se.
No, iPhone 12.
No,
iPhone.
no, let's say iPhone 8 per se.
Okay.
She'll start using it. Tomorrow she'll go out, she'll meet a different guy. She'll like, I like you. Oh, you're using iPhone 8. Don't worry, I can buy you iPhone 12 Pro Max.
But then is the Lord's doing and
No,
it's marvelous in our sight.
just calm.
If the Lord has put me in the place where people want to buy me things, why should I be complaining?
Will you calm down? She leaves the person that bought her iPhone 8. She follows the person that bought her, that will buy her iPhone 12 Pro Max. And then they'll start dating. Eventually, another person will come and say, oh, okay, I like you. Let me buy you iPhone 13. She leaves the person that bought iPhone 12 to follow the iPhone 13. Now, at some point, she's going out of the market. A man will come and say, oh, this one they use iPhone 13. Oh, man, I don't feel upgrade that to 14 Pro Max. So let's look for the younger ones.
You think that somebody?
So that charity,
sorry, do you think that someone who has been meeting people all her life
when your time
will now suddenly get to a stage where people are scarce?
When your time passes
time
and you get
pass.
to 30,
time doesn't pass.
You start okay. Any man that comes close to you, you expect the person to be able to upgrade that 14. Or 13 to 14.
Yeah,
because you think you don't have a class. But you don't have a class in the beginning.
No, sorry.
Men raise you to a standard without foundation and left you.
Regardless of who raised me to where I am.
The air. You are floating on the air.
Let me tell you one thing in this life is we all have destiny helpers, right? So if my destiny helpers have put me on a pedestal,
do you know that?
Do you know
that?
Why should I come here?
Do you know that this thing?
You can only ever go up.
Do you know that this thing I've explained to you?
Yeah.
Is a refined level of prostitution?
No, it's not. Because number one, you're not forcing anybody to give you anything.
But you dated them.
I mean, of course.
You dated them because of what they could give to you.
No, that's not why you dated them.
That's gold digging.
I don't see anything wrong with gold digging.
Because you're exchanging your body for material things.
Yes, every human being should gold dig. As a human
and also
being,
prostitute.
You should gold dig. You should search
and
for gold.
Also prostitute.
Why are you going to dig for metal? Why are you digging for rubber where there is gold?
They should go dig and prostitute. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying you should prostitute. I said you should go dig.
But when
you should be a gold digger
you date
as a human
somebody
being.
for
Always put your eyes on the prize, and the prize should be gold. Never settle. As a woman, don't settle. These men are going to try to humble you. And another thing is, as a woman,
do you know what happens?
Never prove that you have money to a man.
Do you know what happens?
I don't know why.
When they get to that level
that I have money. I have
when
money.
They get to that level,
I need to know I have money.
When they get to that level,
you don't need to know I have money. That's the thing.
When they get to that
I have money and I know it, and I'm fine.
When they get to that level that no man is now willing to elevate their status based on,
they will continue elevating themselves. Whoever has been elevated
they will turn
from
bitter feminist.
Grass to grace.
They will turn bitter feminist.
I don't understand.
Bash men online.
Like to
they will turn feminists like yourself.
Do you know the thing? Men like to think that women just collect money and spend it frivolously. Women are one of the best savers in this world. Do you get? I give it to men that men know how to invest. Women know how to save. You can't tell me that if I've been meeting men all my life. I want to say something. If I've been meeting men all my life and these men have been giving me things all my life, you think I would not have saved enough to make something out of myself? That's what I'm saying again. Men like to think that women we are not smart. Hello. If I've been meeting men and they've been giving me money, best believe that I've saved up enough to take myself from where they stop to where I want to.
Have you seen an Olosho?
And it's the Lord's doing.
Have you seen an Olosho that has a company?
I mean, I don't know the ones you're saying, but me, I've seen them.
You've seen an Olosho that has a company.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you that somebody said she bills 500K on talking stages. And they asked her, she bills 500K for talking stage. Mm-hmm. And they asked her, what have you been able to do with the money? Mm-hmm. And she couldn't give any account of.
That's one person. That's one person. You also said that an exception.
Can you mention one popular person in Nigeria that made her money from prostitution?
I can't mention because I don't know popular people, right? I don't know them. I don't know what they do.
Obvious.
I don't know what they
don't hide.
What I can say is, it makes logical sense that if you've been meeting people who have been giving you stuff all your life, you're going to want to save and invest that money. That's it. So I don't know why we want to bash women for men giving them things. You didn't force these people to give you anything. They gave you things. You collected them. That's the thing. If you give me something, I will collect it. So why are you now bashing me for collecting it when you gave it to me?
This is why I say that our mothers have to apologize to us for not raising marriageable women.
Our fathers,
because at this point,
what they were doing to these men. Because I don't understand why a man is angry that he told a woman all she can offer.
Family virtues. Contentment is not part of what you were taught.
No, I don't.
Because if I can give you iPhone 12 and you see somebody that can give you iPhone 13 and you leave me and follow this.
Of course.
That's lack of contentment.
No, it's
And
not.
It's
It means you're looking out for
virtue
yourself.
you lack as a
No,
human being,
it
as a
means you're
woman,
looking out
as a
for
lady.
yourself, and you should always look out for
Do
yourself.
you know the dignity of a woman?
The dignity of a woman is that she has money in her pockets.
All right. I think we'll call it a day.
No, we can't call it a day. You want to tell me what the dignity of a
thank you
woman
very
is,
much
right?
to the
Because
listeners.
men love to mansplain. Tell me
I
what.
appreciate-
Tell a woman what her dignity is. Go on, tell me.
The dignity of a woman is customary. You can't define it as you are because you don't have the moral values to define
No,
the dignity
I want to
of a
listen
woman.
to you. I'm not defining.
You
I
don't
want
have-
to listen to you.
You don't have contentment.
Okay,
It's
so
one of- it's
contentment is one of the
it's one of the
dignities.
virtues.
Of a woman, not of a
woman.
human being, of a woman. Men should not be content, right?
But the story...
Men should not be content.
But the story I
Only
told
women
you,
should be content.
The story I gave you, the analysis I gave you, was not reliant on
No,
men.
I asked a question. No, but I asked a question. You said one of the dignities of a woman is contentment, right?
Yes.
And I'm saying, is contentment a female thing? Like, is it just for women?
But we are talking about women.
You're not answering my question.
we
Is
are
it
talking
just
about
for women?
women. We are
Because
talking
if it's
about
not
women.
just for women, why are you defining my virtue with something that applies to both of
Men
us?
are content. Yes, they are. For instance, you only see a few men who are polygamous, like they married 2-3 wives in Nigeria.
Yeah,
Because
they can't afford
we
it.
have the resources.
It doesn't mean that they are not with 2-3 women outside. It just means that they can't afford to legitimately marry those 2-3 women.
What do you mean
That's
cannot
it.
afford? Are you
That's
talking about
it.
financial aspects?
Yes, they can't afford to have
Are you
2-3
saying,
women.
Are you saying AY
to their
cannot
name.
afford 2-3 women to?
He
to his
doesn't
name?
want to.
He doesn't. That's contentment.
No, he's not contented though.
So what is
because I'm not going to say what I don't know, but allegedly.
Please don't go there. Don't.
Oh my God. He will be held responsible because it's always the people you don't think that did it.
The truth is, based on virtues, which she doesn't have. So she doesn't have virtues. She will probably eat whatever she sees,
Hey!
which will lead to unwarranted smelly fats.
You see, the thing is, men do the most, right? Men will always do the most. Because, let's be honest, who amongst us is the person that didn't eat properly? Because, he's not domesticated. He doesn't do domestic chores. I have people who do my domestic chores, so I can get good food and eat. But he's not domesticated, so obviously he did not eat. He probably ate from one buka. So if somebody farts here, who is going to be the person to fart? If someone is to fart
the
here,
truth is
it the person that ate good food? Or the one that went to a buka because he cannot be domesticated?
If they take us on a cooking competition, I'm
leave it to you.
I'm sure I can win you.
I want that competition. I want us to do that competition.
All right, in due time. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, please. Thank you very much.
So guys, we've come to the end of today's argument. And as you can see, as the evidence is all there, okay? These men don't see us as anything other than house helps. People to do chores. People to do the chores that they don't want to do. So of course, when you watch this video, you know who to support. Your girl, Favor, as always. I stand for the women. Love you.
Hello guys, this is the end of Speak Facts for today. And you've seen it. There is no love in Lagos. One, you cannot find a woman like your mother. Those that married in 2015 or earlier, they don't know what God do for them. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to this channel. I love you.